Hello and welcome to today's video. My glasses are kind of filthy and I was totally only planning on flipping them up right after saying that. But yeah, it's been a minute. It's been like probably almost 2 weeks since I posted my last Get Ready With Me where I was told you that I was moving. And today I thought I would sit down, do another Get Ready With Me because that's all that I kind of have my brain organized for, to like just give you a little update, let you know how the move went, what that was like, and just sit down. I did a really simple face of makeup because it's been like literally 2 weeks. Like I think that last Get Ready With Me was the last time that I put makeup on. So it's been a minute. So I just wanted to keep it simple, sit down, let you know I'm alive. So why don't we go ahead and get into it. All right, as we get started, I have to remember how to film again because it's literally been about 2 weeks since I filmed and I'm so like just out of the loop. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting on my primer. It's just one that I should have been panning this whole time, but I haven't worn makeup in the past weeks, and I'll get into why. You already know probably a little bit why because we've been moving. But yeah, as of today, I think the move is pretty much almost over. We still have to go back to the old place and like clean it really well, which we're hoping to do this weekend. I maybe would have taken a trip by myself over there to clean, but the weather has been just super rainy all week and I didn't really feel like trekking all the way that way, cleaning, bringing back like cleaning supplies. It didn't sound fun, so I put it off. Also, I'm not sure about the lighting or the background or anything. I just kind of set my camera up as easy as I could today, just hoping that it would work. And I'll probably play with what angle I film at, where I get the best light, that kind of thing. Again, it's raining today, so I'm probably not getting the best lighting. It's been so long since I've worn makeup. It feels so funny to be doing my makeup right now. I used to wear makeup almost every single day, and I haven't worn makeup for the past 2 weeks just with the stress of trying to pack up the other place, move to this place, and then once we got moved over here, it took a while to like unpack things. Things are kind of like in their place now, but I haven't really properly organized them or like made them look pretty yet. They're just kind of like things are sitting on the shelves that they should be sitting on without actually having been like arranged to look nice, if that makes sense. Why is this e.l.f. concealer like a little harder to blend out than I remember? I don't know, maybe I feel like my skin also has like had a nice rest over the past 2 weeks since I've not been wearing makeup, and so maybe it's just that. I feel like also I didn't really do the best job of taking care of it, so it could easily be that I have a little bit of dry skin because I definitely didn't go as heavy on my moisturizers as like I normally would, so that's probably what's happening here. I am feeling super rambly, but I'm alive. Let me know in the comments how y'all are doing. I know it's been like, it feels like it's been an eternity, so I hope everybody's doing well. Please leave me a comment, let me know how y'all are doing. All right, as I shake this little liquid foundation thing that I'm panning up, let me go ahead and backtrack a little bit. I probably should have better organized how this like Get Ready With Me was gonna go, because I meant to tell you like just how fun the whole moving process was. Now granted, Bo and I don't have a ton of stuff because we knew coming to Sweden that we weren't going to be here forever, so we've really tried hard to not buy a ton of stuff. Although once in a while you just want to feel normal, so we definitely have bought some clothing. I have way too much makeup. Oh my gosh, packing my makeup up was a pain. I tried to pack it into 2 like good size like carry-on bags. It was overflowing. I had to like put them into other bags, which really was eye-opening. I was like, oh, holy cow, I have a lot of makeup over here. And I really should probably, especially since we're going home in a couple weeks, I should probably take advantage of that trip home and like maybe scale down what I have here, especially since we're hoping that we'll move within the next year. And it would just make it so much easier on myself. So that was eye-opening. But our last apartment was mostly furnished. Like it came with a couch, it came with a bed, so we didn't have to. This apartment is furnished, but the last apartment that we had barely had any storage at all. It had like a couple hall closets next to the fridge and it was very small, no drawers anywhere in the house. So we did end up buying like a couple dressers like when we first moved in there. So we did have a little bit of furniture that we needed to move over here. Not that we really needed here. This place actually has adequate storage, but we're not going to leave that those dressers over there just to like sit. So we decided, well, we'll move over here. Eventually we need to try to probably clear them out, clean them up, and sell them. But for now, we just decided to go ahead and move them over here. But here's the clincher, we don't have a car. In fact, Bo and I commute everywhere via bike, or maybe we take the bus once in a while if we're going somewhere pretty far, or if it's bad weather. So we had to really kind of, and we didn't want to like bother friends. You can rent cars here from like the certain gas stations will rent cars to you. The catch is that after a year, like our US driver's license was only valid here for 1 year. So when we first moved into that apartment, we were able to rent a car. Now our license is no longer valid, so it was really like we probably could have found a place to rent us a car, but we would have been taking on major liability in that if we had an accident or something, that they would have realized, oh, your license isn't valid since you've lived here almost 3 years. So we really didn't want to take the chance to rent a car. And luckily we have a couple friends who have cars who, one of them helped us move after work one day, bless his heart. And another one helped us for a couple hours on like a weekend day. And those two moves, those two like friends who have cars, we were able to get everything, but it was pretty hectic. Also, we didn't really have proper like moving supplies. Like we should have probably found, I have no idea where to go, like where somewhere that sells actual like moving boxes. Like if we were back in the US, I would have gone to like a U-Haul place because they have cheap moving supplies. I don't know where to get that kind of stuff here in Sweden. So we had a long time ago when we first moved into our last apartment, we had some friends at the time who just moved into their own apartment, and they had a ton. I don't know, maybe they got them from like the grocery store was donating or like gonna dispose of them somehow. And they had a bunch of like Chiquita banana boxes. So it's like the banana boxes that have like the like hole in the middle, and then there's like thick, like stiff paper that they keep the bananas in there. But that's what we had: suitcases, large suitcases, banana boxes, and then like a couple product boxes from things like an air fryer that we have and things like that. That's what we were using. All right, the joys of trying to figure out how to film again. I thought I had the right memory card in my camera, but for some reason it just flashed a message that it was full, even though it's definitely empty. And so I have a feeling that hopefully that's not corrupted. I can get what footage is off of it, but I've switched out. I don't even know where all my memory cards are. Anyways, sorry if the angle and stuff changed. And I'm also not sure where it cut off, but like I said, we really we're moving kind of like on hard mode with the fact that we had like less than ideal moving supplies, no car. Thank goodness, again, we have good friends who are able to help us with the move. That was just like such a relief. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to set my face, but we actually got moved in like last weekend, but it did take me like most of the week to kind of get things, figure out where things were gonna go, unpack the kitchen. We needed to do like a grocery haul and like get some items over here. And like, it just took a lot longer than I thought to get things put away. Also, probably the stress of everything, like the whirlwind of like trying to go find a place to live and then actually packing and moving, I'm exhausted. Like it has been so much work and so hectic, and Bo's had a lot on his plate with like work and career things that it's just been super hectic, and I have not felt motivated at all to wear a lot of makeup, which is so unlike me. Like typically this is like my me time. So it's thrown me a little bit for like a loop, but I'm hoping now that, like I said, things are kind of in their spot where they need to go, that I'll start feeling more normal and I'll start kind of getting back into a routine. I don't think I've ever felt this thrown off of a routine. It's very jarring. I should probably put on some brows before I forget. Although, like I was saying, despite it being so jarring, I'm alive. I am relatively well. Yeah, now I think like it's such a whirlwind because when we booked our trip home, we were like, oh yeah, we're supposed to move out by the end of July. Maybe we should try to move before our trip. So now that everything's moved, and besides the cleaning, now things are starting to shift to, okay, we're about to go home, like literally in maybe like 2 weeks or so. So I'm starting to think about things that like I have clothing here that either I just don't wear because the weather never is permissible to wear it, or you know, things that also like COVID just changed everybody's life and like we barely leave the house. So I definitely have too many like tops and things, and there are like I go to the same clothing pretty routinely, and so I'm like, you know what, I can take a lot of that home and hopefully that would make our move a lot easier. It was nice to have those things here when we knew we were going to be here for a while, but you know, that's probably not the case. Also, my brows look so raggedy. I need to like groom them or trim them. So if you can see that, just please ignore that. But yeah, it feels like just as I scratch things off of my to-do list, I have more items filling up my to-do list. And like I said, I'm super behind on YouTube videos. I don't even know. I need to like go through my list and look at what I need to do next. Like I have not even had a chance to plan what videos I need to film next. All I thought today was like, maybe I should at least do another get ready with me so that people know that I'm alive. But other than that, I guess maybe I need to do my 20 and 20, or no, my drop 10 before summer project pan. That's super late. My 11 favorites in 2021's super late. I pan those eyeshadows, which will be pitiful. I need to get that up. There's a lot that I need to get done that I have not even thought about at all. But enough complaining. I actually want to switch back. I hope to eventually be able to give you a little bit more of a house tour. Please forgive me for not, like, I'm not going to try to do that today. I have a couple things that I need to do, like scheduling wise. Like I have a doctor's appointment coming up that I need to go make sure is scheduled properly, and it takes me a little bit more time because I have to translate Swedish and things like that. So I just have some other things that I need to think about today. Also, my dad is literally in surgery as I'm recording this. He'll be, by the time this goes up and is edited, he'll be done with surgery, but he's having a total hip replacement today. And that's got me a little like worried. I mean, I'm not worried in one sense because I know he needs the surgery. I know he's been in a lot of pain, but at the same time, it's really hard. It's hard for me to be this far away when your family potentially is going through like a big surgery like that. So my brain's kind of half here, half there. He went into surgery. He had to be at the hospital by like 5 a.m. this morning. So I called him at like 4:45 when I knew that they were probably sitting outside of the hospital. And I talked to him. He seemed like pretty upbeat about it. Again, I'm worried about how much pain he's gonna be in afterwards, and I can't be there. That's really hard and scary to deal with. So, but again, looking forward to the fact that he needs some relief. I really hope that it helps get better. All right, I'm gonna kind of finish things up. I know I didn't really do any eyeshadow. Honestly, I'm gonna throw on my glasses in a bit, and like, just like I said, I probably need to work on tidying things up, but I'm not really gonna do much. So I don't really feel like glasses are necessary, or like my glasses are gonna like be the standout. I'm gonna wear my pink glasses, so I'm not really too worried about putting on eyeshadow. Maybe I'll take some of my blush up into my crease. I do like to do that once in a while. Can I just say, occasionally when I glance into the viewfinder, it's so weird to see myself with makeup on. I didn't expect that. It's been so long since I've had like any color on my face, and I'm like, oh, okay, you don't look like a zombie every day. Congratulations. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some blush on. It's just kind of weird to see myself with makeup on. It's very weird. But yeah, again, so sorry that I've been so MIA. Definitely missing everybody. Again, please, please, please don't be afraid to say hello in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. I hope that you're enjoying your spring/summer. Let me know where you are. Is it starting to feel like summer yet? Because it's not here. Although this weekend we're finally gonna get some sun, and I'm super excited. So I'm really hoping that it starts to feel a little bit like summer around here soon. It's just been so rainy and kind of like gross here. Today the wind occasionally gets so strong that we actually have like a balcony now, which I'm also super excited about. That there's like this little wooden thing, I guess, that you would like put plants on or something out there, and I like get worried that it might blow down, although I really don't think it will. But like, that's how hard the wind is blowing. And oh yeah, what else? Our new apartment, we actually have a proper kitchen. Like, we have an oven that fits like our actual big oven pan. Like our old oven wouldn't fit our largest like baking pan. And in fact, if we wanted to like cook a pizza, certain like pizzas we would have to kind of fold up onto the sides of the oven. Like you have to like line it and like push it into the oven, have the sides kind of like curled up on the side, because it was such a small oven that it didn't fit. We jokingly called it our easy bake oven. We actually have an oven that fits like a pizza and you can lay it down completely. So that's pretty exciting. Also, we're back to having 4 burners on our stove, which is also very exciting, because again, our little stove and like little oven top only had like 2 little eyes on it. I can't believe we lived like that for 2 years. Like it's kind of mind blowing what you can get used to. But yeah, we have an actual kitchen that we have a little table in, we can sit in. The bedroom, also like I haven't gotten fully used to the bed yet. Like yesterday, I walked around here. I was hoping to film yesterday, and I walked around all day yesterday, like not being able to move because I had like a crick in my like upper shoulder blade over here. But it's gone thankfully today. I think I just have to figure out what positions work for me in that bed. It's also like just getting used to a new bed. So I sound like such an old lady complaining like this. I mean, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm living. I'm fine. All right, let me quickly pop on some mascara, some lipstick, my glasses, and we'll say our final goodbyes, final little check-in. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Mascara's on, lips are on. I ended up this is like my go-to when I don't really have a ton of makeup on, is like the Lipstick Queen lipstick, just to give my lips a little bit of color. And then I'll tend to pop a gloss on. Since my like look is so kind of corally, I went with like just a kind of clear gloss that has like a little warmth to it, because this is a little bit more mauve, and just kind of layered those, and I love it. I missed that like tingle of that buxom gloss so much. In fact, I've been so bad at like not wearing moisturizer or the right moisturizers and things like that. I haven't worn like lip stuff in so long, and I feel like my lips have been like hurting for like some moisture or something on them. So kind of feels nice to start to feel like, okay, this is what normal should feel like. Maybe we can find it again. But yeah, I'm gonna throw my glasses on a little bit later today. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I'm alive. Hope to get back to somewhat of a normal functioning schedule. Don't hold me to that too much, considering we have that like whole flight home going to happen very soon. And I also hope to film, like I definitely realize, like I said, I have a lot of things that I want to take home and like just leave at home, especially considering again that we hope to be moving like later in this year. So yeah, I'm probably gonna take a good bit home now that I realize that. And I hope to show you everything I'm gonna take home. I have some makeup at home that I bought that I'll probably bring back. So I don't know. Yeah, we have a lot to cover. I hope I can like keep up with my brain. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you say hello, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.